Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Dr. Umar, the Pookie of Pan-Africanism. Broke, begging, broke, busted, disgusted, destitute, funky, or anything and everything under the sun, okay? We got to get into him. Then we're going to be talking about a new all whites only town in Arkansas. We're going to be talking about the African braid shop boycott. And we're going to be talking about a new hero by the name of Derrick Perry. Yes, he is one of us. Skinfolk, kinfolk. Come on over, love bugs. Where y'all at so we can get this party started. I'm waiting for a few of you all to join me. Hello, happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great start to the beginning of their week. Where y'all at? Is y'all up in here? What's up, Kaylin? Hey, Jacqueline. Hey. What's going on? Oh my goodness. So I really wanted to, we're gonna start this off with Dr. Umar because Storm Monroe, shouts out to Mr. Monroe. He did an interview last week with a woman that claimed that she had relations with him. And I believe her. She said that he basically had his mother living in squalor and living like a hoarder, and his mother's conditions were not good at all. And Dr. Umar was pretty much a panhandler, a womanizer. He really didn't even go hard for monoracial Black women like that. Like she said, all of the women that had approached her about their relations and their dealings with him were, lighter or a little ambiguous, like breadbone ambiguous. And also, he is not really good with kids. So for someone to be like such a pillar of the community, preaching about opening a school, talking about the secular household and the Black family unit and how men need to step up, and he talks a good game. He talks a good game. Dr. Umar ain't nothing but a hood nigga that know how to read a book. He ain't nothing but a hood nigga with a little bit of accolades, okay? And he's smooth talking. He's from Philly. Like, he knows how to talk. He knows how to get. He's a swindler, okay? If he wasn't playing the internet game, if we wasn't in the new millennium, I feel like Dr. Umar would have been a preacher. I honestly feel like if we were in a different time frame, Dr. Umar would have been a preacher. He would have been pimping out the pulpit. But that ain't really the wave too much anymore. So he's pimping out Pan-Africanism. He's pimping out Black power, Black women forever, snow bunnies never. And y'all know, Black women, we're just so thirsty to be included. We're so inclusive, and we just want somebody to love us and to put on for us and to say something good about us, because we're so used to being put down and beat down in society, especially by men, Black men. That whenever we see someone that's talking to me nice, talking to us a little bit, just a little smidge to the right, then we're gonna fall for it. So he's been exploiting women, using the community for all sorts of donations, traveling back and forth to Africa. He just came from South Africa, basically saying that Black Americans don't know where they come from. We don't know who we are. Like, just trash talking us, saying that we think we're Pretendians, we think we're Aboriginals, we think we're this and that. First of all, y'all know my motto: we everything. We everything. Because melanin rich people are the beginning and the end. We are the first people to inhabit planet Earth, so we're everything. Let's start there. Second of all, how dare you go over to South Africa and talk trash and come back and tell us that your bank accounts is frozen and you broke as a joke, broke, busted, and disgusted, and now you're trying to panhandle us for some spare change. I don't like that. What's going on? Hey, Empress. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, Large Marge. What's up, Lawana? Hey, Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. So let's get into his latest escapades, and then I'm gonna play a couple of clips from some of the things that the woman had to say about him on the Storm Monroe show as well, child, because baby is not looking good for the Pan-African Pookie. Ain't it something though? He's literally just like the average Black American man. I did hear a claim that he was Cuban. Did y'all ever hear that? That Dr. Umar is actually Cuban and he's not even a Black American. Now that was interesting. Everybody smash the like button on your way into my house. Make sure you smash the like button. Hold up. Okay, I see it too. Hello, Michelle K. Hey, Unique. What's up? How are you guys? Okay, shouts out to Hell If what? Hell If Stories? I don't know, chat. I don't know. These usernames be taking me out.
He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account.
This sounds like a fat phase on live. Somebody just said Cuban like phase on love. This sounds like a fat phase on live. How you gonna call a bank that you've been with? Dr. Umar, how old is Dr. Umar, y'all? 50? That you've been with for 30 years. And now all of a sudden they say they have no recollection of your account. Who doesn't, first of all, who doesn't even have like a bank account app, especially somebody like him that deals with social media, that's literally like, you know, I mean, I have social media, so we have all sorts of accounts linked to our pages because you have to have some type of something, you know, whatever. But how is it that they have no recollection, no record of your account? You're a liar. You could literally go on an app. If you have Cash App, you got a Cash App app. If you got PayPal, you got a PayPal app. If you got Venmo, you got a Venmo app. Like, there's no way that you're working in social media and you don't have this on your devices. Like, there's just no way. And as much as he travels all around the world, there's no way he's not electronically banking. Like, I just don't believe him. He's a fat phase on lie. Shouts out to Cat Williams. I can't wait to meet Cat Williams. That's my friend in my head. One day y'all gonna see me pop up and I'm gonna be with Cat Williams. Watch.
So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an...
Wait, so there's no... Wait, hold up. Let's go back. Because first he said that the account just was non-existent. Now they was frozen. That means you probably got a lien on your account because you owe some creditors and you probably backed up in that child support that you haven't been paying.
I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion?
That's because he probably, like I said, been doing some fraud, or he has not been paying his bills and they put a lien on his account and they froze his assets because he owes some people some money, and it probably has something to do with child support because according to the streets, he's a deadbeat. What? A deadbeat daddy.
Of any fraud on my part. I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th.
Do y'all believe him? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe him. Put a 2 if no.
The day that I left for South Africa, I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th. That's when Medea went public. Everybody knows.
So he's talking about the woman that Storm Monroe interviewed, and we're going to be playing a clip from that interview right after this.
Knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued.
Wait, who is Storm Monroe Pastor Bussy? Wait a minute. Let me text Storm and ask him. Hold up, because is Storm Monroe supposed to be Pastor Bussy? Wait a minute. Hold up. Send him a voice note. Hello, Mr. Monroe. This is Love Jones. I'm currently doing a live stream, and I am watching Dr. Umar basically saying that the day that she went public, her, and then he's saying Pastor Bussy, and I'm like, is he referring to you as Pastor Bussy, or is he talking about somebody else that she did an interview with? Because he recently came up here and basically said that he was broke, doing a scam, and he's trying to get another coin and another dollar, but he's alleged that lady that came on your show is the one that was trying to get into his account. And I'm trying to think, is he calling you Pastor Bussy? Well, I don't know. Let me know. Ciao. Hello, AP. Linen Honor is Pastor Bussy. Okay, thank you, boo. Because I'm out. I don't know.
And possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars.
Wait, hold up. We gotta get to the next one because I wish I had an extended. Dang. Let's see.
With that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen. And so,
who is Queen Mother Ifatunde? Is that his mother? Is Queen Mother Ifatunde his mother or one of his wives? Child, what?
Can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people.
Should we call him? Nah, I'm not calling Dr. Umar. Hell no.
people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG account.
Now, Dr. Umar gonna get his fat face on lie ass up here and say he never asked the people for $1 in his life. He know he lying like a Persian rug.
For boys, I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when the situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars.
What is going? First of all, don't this man get paid? Wait a minute. Don't this man get paid a few $1,000s to do all podcasts and interviews? What is he doing with his money? Like y'all believe that his accounts are frozen? I mean, that could be true, but it's just hard to believe that you're 50 years old and you don't have a stash of cash nowhere. Like you just got all of your money in your bank account. You don't have no other banks. You don't have no cash nowhere. You don't have no crypto. You don't have nowhere else that you could pull a few $100s until you get this situated. Somebody's lying. Somebody is lying. I do not believe him. And he's going to try to frame it as his friend asked him for some AP. He's going to try to frame it as if his friend asked him for money to make it seem like he's a good Samaritan and he just be helping his friends out with money. You see how he's trying to do like a reverse psychology? Like, oh, I was actually trying to help because I'm a giving spirit. I'm a loving spirit. I help people. Why wouldn't you help me? That's how he's trying to frame it. Like somebody's done. What's up, Amberella? It may be true that his accounts are frozen, but how the F he been collecting donations for decades and had nothing to show for it. That's true too. He's straight lying. Yeah, I saw him is not right in the water. I don't believe, like, his accounts can be frozen. He does take me as a person that is not paying his bills. So that doesn't shock me. He got child support. I'm not shocked. But it's just like, what did you do with all of the money? How have you not invested? Like, you still don't got the school open. Who don't got a stash as a person that's been collecting? He had to get at least over $1 million within the last 10 plus years, asking for donations for that. It's the sum is not right. The math ain't mathing. He gets paid for speaking engagements. Exactly, Wanda. Exactly. And you know he's charging at least, I would say Dr. Umar's probably charging like at least $2,500, $3,000, between $2,500 and $5K. I feel like it's how much he's charging when he does these speaking engagements. Oh, okay, Gentleman's Corner. If someone was to try to hack into his personal account, the bank wouldn't block him out of his account for that. If there's a fraud on his account, yes, his account could be frozen. This is true.
Send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for our certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens forever. Snow Bunnies never. Enjoy your weekend. Leo C.
Notice how he ended with that, because he knows that Black women are the biggest licks. Black women are his biggest tricks. So he got to throw that in there, Black women forever. And you know, I made me a video and they telling me to shut the hell up and saying, oh, you being divisive, it don't matter. It's just about the message, not the messenger. Why do you care that he's a womanizer and he has his mother living in filth and he cusses women out like a dog in the street and he's abandoned his daughters and he doesn't really like monoracial Black women in real life? He hasn't done anything with the donations that you've given him over the past day. Why does it matter? As long as he's saying black women forever and snow bunnies never. His character doesn't matter. He could be a trash human being. He doesn't have to have any morale. He doesn't have to be an upstanding citizen in society. As long as he says he's Pan-African. He has the right hue of complexion just for the right amount of black male worship. Anything else is null and void. Child, you can't make this shit up. Everybody doing? Smash the like button for me. Give your girl a thumbs up and follow if you're not already following. Okay. Shouts out to Mrs. Monroe. Shouts out to Storm. So the woman that he was calling Medea, her name is Siobhan.
Is it true that he's homeless and living in his mother's housing authority apartment?
Yeah. Yeah. I could be respected if he would have snatched all that money and bought his mom a nice little crib, you know what I'm saying? But where the hell is the money at?
Oh.
Now, when you go in his house, you can see he got clothes, got Air Max. That man has all the clothes you could ever. I mean, he got so much stuff in that house. He got boxes like a wall full of Amazon that ain't even been opened. Y'all feeding this man.
Wait
And
a minute.
If he picked me or not.
But wait a minute, ain't that some kind of fraud? Because that apartment is supposed to be only for her.
I don't know how, the hood rat that I am, I don't know how that works. I don't know how the hell he.
I know how it works. He ain't on that motherfucking lease.
Yeah, but I think he has executorship over her, but you travel so much. Why would you not put her in a care facility? And just tell the donors. Be like, my mom is in a care. But here's the thing, though. This is the thing. She does not leave the house. She is in that house. It's in filth, of course. She needs to see a doctor. She has MS. He's talking about she's off her meds. No, sir.
See? And he's saying black queens forever, snow bunnies never. But allegedly, you have your mom living in conditions like this. Your mother, your blood, the woman that birthed you, that ushered your soul into this physical plane, you're making her suffer in her end days. And she's not in her right state of mind so that she could advocate for herself. So I don't understand how women could outright just support this. You know, like, and he's her guardian. He's the power of attorney. It's him. So it's not like somebody else is doing something wrong to his mom and he just hasn't intervened. No, it's literally him. And I don't understand why he won't just put her in an assisted living facility. But we all know that it has a lot to do with the fact that he doesn't want to be exposed. So if he were to put her in a assisted living facility, he probably won't be able to still continue to keep that apartment that he's staying in with her whenever he's in Philly. And also, they're going to have to go in there and see the living conditions, and then somebody's going to report on that. And he don't want that to be out there. Because it's one thing for this lady to say, and him, it could be his word against hers. He can say, oh, she's lying. But he don't know. She could have took a video or a picture when she was up in there. He don't know. Because there's a difference between just a little bit of mess, you know, a little bit of clutter. Maybe you got some dishes in the sink. Maybe it's a little bit, you know, but that between like a hoarder and like, she said the fridge literally looked like it needs to be thrown in the trash. Like there was no saving, like everything just needs to be fumigated. That's a completely different ballgame. But I just really want his mom to get help because that's a black queen, right? That his mom is a black woman. So don't she deserve to get help and to be taken care of? Especially she's in a space where she can't advocate for herself. How is everybody just letting it slide and saying, oh, he got mental health issues? If he do, then he needs to get himself checked out. How you going around trying to be the voice of the people and you got mental health issues? When I have mental unrest, y'all don't see me. I take a break. I go out into the real world. I might, whatever I'm doing, but I take a break. I work on myself. We can't make excuses. You can't say somebody is a pillar of the community and they are not even a pillar for their own family. This man is a deadbeat dad, from what we hear. He's a deadbeat son, allegedly, from what we hear. How can a man be a pillar for the community when he can't even be a leader in his own home?
Following people that follow him are not thinkers. So your following is saying, "Oh, she's off medicine. She has MS." Nigga, that don't make sense. If you have MS, you have certain medicine you're supposed to take. A doctor has not taken her off her meds. Now I'm all for holistic, and being against medicine. Yeah. But sometimes you have to get you got to get yourself to a level to where you can use holistic practices to maintain it. You can't take her on. He don't know where her blood levels are. He don't know where her cholesterol is. He don't know none of this stuff. You are not that type of doctor.
Oh my!
She needs to see a doctor. When I left, Umar texted me 3 o'clock in the morning talking about, "You took my rental car keys." No, fuck, I didn't. What kind of women are you messing with that take your rental car keys?
But wait a minute, let's back up.
Taking stuff.
But let's back up. Does he not have a car?
No, he ain't got no car. Umar don't have a car. Y'all about to find out everything I found out all at once.
He ain't got no car.
I've been sleeping with this man and he's not even fit. He ain't even fit to pack my groceries. He knew, man. He does not have a car. So he was lying to some women saying that he had a car, but the car was in the shop. That nigga don't got no car.
Wait. I just figured this out. So the school.
Now I could see if Umar was just a regular guy, really trying to make it, trying to figure it out, starting from the ground up. This has been on CNN. He has children. He has 2 children, one of which is still a minor. This woman also alleged that he had a biracial son. And he's literally been collecting hundreds of thousands, probably upwards of $1 million in donations for the past decade plus. So it's not like he's just like a struggling guy trying to get it out the mud and he's just getting his start and he's just trying to figure it out. Like that would be a kind of like a different scenario. But no, you've been in this game for over 10 years. For over 10 years, because everyone's always making excuses for him. And I get it, like we're human, I'm not where I want to be yet. No, a lot of us are still a work in progress, but I don't have no fucking kids. I haven't been panhandling, swindling for 10 years. And I'm not out here getting paid $5,000 a pop, $10,000 getting flown out, doing all this. What the hell is he doing? He's also in his 50s. Dang, your baby was 7. How old is your baby now, girl? Speak. Aisha says she was in middle school when he came out. Way more than $1 million been donated, probably. This is what I'm saying. Like, how have you not set yourself up? And then you're responsible for your mom as well. Like, how have you not set the both of you guys up in order to be able to like be in a good space with all of the opportunities? Is what I'm saying. Like, Dr. Umar has had the opportunities that people that are like, using their voices and their platforms. People be saying I'm an activist on the low. I feel like I'm just me. But he's been allotted and awarded the opportunities that we work toward. Like the type of platforms that he's been on, like the accolades that he's received, the backing that he's received, the types of arenas, speaking engagements, like the virality, the notoriety, him being paid like for his shit. Like that's what people are working toward. For him to have already done this and have been doing so for the past 10 years and he didn't got shit to show for it is diabolical. It's absolutely diabolical. There's no way that the fucking Pookie Pan-African fucking boy club could, and the women, how do you excuse this? And okay, let's say he is bad with money. He doesn't really know what he's doing, whatever. I feel like once you have kids, it's a whole different ballgame. That's just me. But I think women are different when, as far as it comes to that. With you know, he started in 2008. Are you fucking with a blood clot? 2008. He's been collecting since 2008. Are y'all serious? And like, he ain't getting no itty bitty. I mean, like, people be giving him tens of thousands of dollars. People been giving this man thousands of dollars. Y'all, we're not just talking about like a little $5 hair, a little $20, a little $100. No, people been giving him tens of thousands of dollars since 2008. $17 years? Are y'all serious? For 17 years. He's been getting, oh man, we're gonna play a clip of his daughter after I'm done with this. For 17 years, he's been getting tens of thousands of dollars in donations, and he has his mom living like a hoarder. His daughter saying she's homeless. Okay, that just blew my mind. Because like I said, he has the platform that a lot of people are working toward. Like, I can't wait getting paid cash to show up and do speaking engagements. Like, that's in the air. I'm just like gonna keep putting in my work, and we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep grinding. Like, I'm very excited for that phase, because that's the next phase. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going up. But how does he have to? I don't even know what to say, because he's making money like nobody. And he also has a monetized YouTube channel. He has a monetized TikTok. He has a monetized Instagram, and he has a sizable platform on each of those social media streaming apps. So I don't know. Okay. Because it's one thing if you just want to be a bum ass nigga on his own. If you're a single person and you have no responsibility, you could be homeless on the street. Nobody cares, because you're not affecting anybody. But when you have children, and then you have a mother that you're responsible for legally, and you're not taking care of them, then that's the issue. And then he has daughters. He keeps saying black queens forever, snow bunnies never. You have daughters, you have black daughters and a black mom, and you have them just in a fucked up position. How could you be a pillar of the community when you cannot be a leader and a pillar for your own family? Like, no. Once again, he was a singular man, and he wanted to be a bum ass hood Philly nigga on his own. Be my guest. Nobody cares. Have at it. When you're just a single person, you could do whatever you want. Live in squalor, jump off the bridge, whatever it is that you want to do. But to position yourself as somebody's leader and to be responsible for women, for black women, and this is how you show up.
The FDMG Academy is now closed, right? He lost the school, right?
No, he still got it.
Okay. So,
he's still pimping the community for it.
But if he still got it, he has a 501c3, so he can collect money tax-free. So he's considered a nonprofit. So I almost wonder if he's collecting all of this money under the nonprofit. He never has to pay taxes, and then he uses that money to trick off on hoes and pay his child support and not actually amass anything. He got his mama still living in filth, and he has nothing to his name.
Breaking up, doing IGs on pristine sheets, and this woman is laying up in filth. That's sickness on. Y'all talk about how he don't deal with Anissa, or he ain't. he doesn't have capability. That man is so selfish and self-centered. He would leave her, and I don't even know if there's a care aide all the time, because he was leaving her. The last night I was over there, he was so worried about a man being in my hotel room. He left her, came over there, smashed me out, and then went back home. And I got the text. He was like putting me in hotels so that he could run over there and smash me. He said he don't do it to women in his mama's house. You a damn lie. You a damn lie, because your mama complained about it to the family. And you was
he was smashing women in his mama's filthy house.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. He's something. He real different. Real different.
No.
Goat motherfucker. He's a trip.
But yet he came up here and said that he never slept with her and she only was a throat goat and her vagina was like an aquarium and a fish tank and all of this and that.
Wait a minute though. That's so messed up, because if that lady can't get out of bed, she just got to hear him getting and clapping cheeks in the next room.
Ciao. Shouts out to Mr. Monroe. Fair use, Storm. Don't flag me. Okay, now let's play a clip of his daughter. She recently came out. Wait, where is it? No. How's everybody? Make sure y'all smashing the like button for me. How y'all doing? Wait, I'm trying to find the reason why y'all wait. She recently came out again saying that he has not hit her up. Oh, I think this is it. Hey guys. Hey guys, hey. Okay.
He's not. 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 Umar got my number from when I was texting him when that whole situation happened. Umar is not trying to help me at all. Matter of fact, I don't even have that number. He know my Instagram. He can DM me. He hasn't done that. Why? Because he don't give two fucks about me. And instead of telling the internet, I don't give two fucks about my daughter, he ready to get on here and lie and pretend like he's trying to help me out. He's not. He's not. Even if Umar offered me a place to stay, I wouldn't be staying with him. If he helped me get an apartment, that's something different. I would never stay with him. I would feel, that would just make me feel uncomfortable. If Umar wanted to help me, Umar can DM me. Everybody know me as Nisa the Goat. Nisa the Goat, Nisa the Goat, Nisa the Goat. You type in Nisa the Goat, I come right up. You can find me. You go on TikTok and search up Dr. Umar's daughter. You can find me. It's tons of videos. He is not trying to help me. So when y'all get on here and y'all say these things, it frustrates me because he's not trying to help me. He has 1.1 million followers. He's doing this for his image. I don't know how much money that man got. I don't give two fucks. He's not trying to help me. And if he was, y'all know, I would post about it. I would let y'all know so y'all can see another side of him. But that's not true. He's not trying to help me. And I would really like if people would stop running off with the narrative like he's trying to help me, because he's not. Thank you. Well,
Thank you, boo.
I love my child. Let me say that. I love my child. Let me say that. I love my child. Let me say that. I pray to God she's safe. I pray to God she's healthy. Baby Smurf has my number. She is not blocked.
And I can't stand how he kept calling her baby Smurf. Like, that really aggravated me. And she do look just like him, just a lighter skinned version. At first I was like, but then like I started hearing her talking, like seeing her mannerisms, her eyes, her nose, her mouth. She looks exactly like him, just lighter.
She can text me anytime. She can call me anytime. She has a mother with a house. I have a cousin of mine who invited her to come and stay with her. Baby Smurf don't want a place to stay. Baby Smurf has places to stay. And I pray my daughter is well. I pray she's well. But I need y'all to understand something. If she want her father's help, she can have her father's help. If she want her mother's help, I think she can have her mother's help. I've had relatives reach out. She don't want to be helped. She loves the attention that she gets on the struggle streams. She's called me out my name. She's disrespected me, but she's still my child. She's not honest about a lot of things. She knows why I wasn't there. She knows her mother kept me out of her life, so she's very dishonest. She told somebody on an interview this morning or yesterday that I wasn't there when she was born.
Yo, he is such a pookie. Oh my God. Yo, he got the same pookie talking. It was your mama's fault that I wasn't there. You know why I wasn't there. You know why I wasn't there. But you could get your funky ass on a 24-hour flight to fucking Africa to visit people and to advocate for other kids all over the goddamn continent that you don't have no damn relation to. Yet you won't go to a courthouse to advocate for your daughter. Men have rights. If you actually exercise those rights, then you would have had visitation. You would have been able to be in your daughter's life. You have to be trash. Your baby mothers don't even want to come out and show themselves. And you are a famous person on the internet. Who don't want to be attached to a famous person on the internet? You must have been a trash bag ass baby daddy. You had to be. They don't claim you. They don't talk to you. There ain't nobody even ever come out and show a picture of you together with them. We wouldn't even know a thing if your daughter didn't come out. If people don't even want to claim you and act like they ain't never seen you, you can't find a picture with you and none of your baby mamas. We don't see you with nobody in your family. You are not a good person. If nobody in your family is posting a picture with you, nobody is posting a birthday post. I've never seen, have y'all ever seen anybody, except for this one woman, I don't see nobody claiming this man. I don't see nobody ever posting this man. I don't see nothing. Not a sister done posted something with him, not an aunt, nobody. And I'm sorry, I'm private. I don't want y'all to know, what I got going on unless but my family will post me. You will see me with my family. You don't see this man with anybody except for, yes, people that, following his word, preaching while he's preaching the gospel. But he has no real connections or personal relationships with anybody. And that makes you kind of question his character for real. Because how are you positioning yourself to be a leader in a community when your own immediate community don't fuck with you? Something is wrong. That's a red flag. To me, that's a red flag. Like, that's a red flag. Now, it's a difference between you want to be private, you don't want your personal business out there, versus like, we've never seen you take your mother anywhere. She's still alive. She could be in her condition or whatever, but I wouldn't care what condition my mother was in. If I'm having an event, I will have somebody to dress her up. It's her birthday. I'm going to dress her up. She's going to look nice. We're going to take a birthday picture, something. Like, he has siblings. You never see him with his brother, his sister. Nobody ever posts that they even know this man. Like, that, to me, I look at that as a like that just tells me nobody fucks with you. People that actually know you don't fuck with you.
Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. I had her more than her mother had her 1st 5 years of her life. But if she wants to lie, she can keep on lying. I understand her loyalty is to her mother. And because her loyalty is to her mother, she's going to keep on lying. But that's not the point.
I just want all y'all to know that if my daughter ever reaches out to me, I'm here for her. So what you see her doing is all intentional. It's strategic. She's very intelligent. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I think she knows. And I pray my baby is safe. But I think she knows that if she gets help, she can't act crazy on the internet no more. Because guess what? My help is going to come with conditions. You're going to get your ass somewhere and sit down. Read a book. Get off the damn internet for a minute. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you at the Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology. You want to do some plumbing, some architect, some auto mechanic. Let's find you a summer job. Can we start with a summer job? I will help my daughter.
He's not. He's not. He's not.
I don't know. He just takes me as one of those parents that feel like I'm your parent. You're supposed to reach out to me. I've experienced that. I've experienced some of everything with my parents. And I got to a point where I was like, no, you know what? No, the phone works both ways. You brought me into this world. I'm your child. Why wouldn't you want to try to sustain a relationship with me? And once I became an adult, it was very hard. I had to set boundaries with all of my family because they didn't respect my boundaries. They just felt like I was supposed to show up to everything. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was a yes man. I was a gopher. I helped everybody. I did everything everybody asked me to do. I was a people pleaser. I was very much that way. I was a built-in babysitter. Like I did everything for my family. I just did. And I would show up everywhere. It didn't matter where, how I had to get there, what I was doing. I always showed up. But then the energy wasn't being reciprocated. And I said, you know what? Fuck this. Why am I calling you all the time? Even my parents. You can call me too. I'm your child. Why you don't give a damn about me enough to call me and check on me? Now they do. You know what I mean? Like we've got over that hump. But that was something that I had to establish. And a lot of times when we become adults, we have to set boundaries with our parents because when you're a child, they have full authority over you. It just is what it is. So it's kind of like their way or the highway. What's up, SM? It's kind of like their way or the highway, you know? And it's unfortunate, but the fact that he's out here like panhandling, I just feel like he's a fraud. And people have been saying these things, but I never really cared. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't know what Dr. Umar would like. He still has some good talking points that I'll be like, okay, I agree with. Most of the things to be true at the same time. I just don't like now that he's like trying to pander. They always saying men are pandering. And I don't really like the word pander because I feel like they just try to use that to like police and tone check the way that a man would show up for melanin rich and for Black women. So I don't like that. But in his case, he really does pander. Like there's so much proof out there that he just says what he think is right to appease the group of people that he know is going to line his pockets. That's what it's given. It's not given like he really fuck with us because if you did, and I'm going to keep saying this, we're going to pull a Dr. Umar. How could you be a leader and a pillar of the community when you are not a leader of your own family? You're not a leader in your house. You have 3 women that we know that you are responsible for, and you are not taking good care of them. You have 3 Black women, 3 Black queens, according to you, that you are solely responsible for, and you are not taking good care of them. There's no way that you're not pandering to the rest of us. If you have immediate access to 3 Black women that you are not taking care of. So to come and say, oh, my supporter sent me some money, we got to burn a cave. Enough is enough. And if you're a woman that's still supporting this and sending this man your money, you're a damn fucking fool. A damn fool. And I don't give a damn, argue with your mother, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You're a fool. You are sending Dr. Umar your money. That man is making thousands of dollars per speaking engagement, and we see him speaking all over the goddamn place. He's making money. He's not getting paid crackhead prices. That man is making a coin showing up to speak. You will be a damn fool if you think he's not getting paid at least at the base level, at least $5,000. I would say $500 to $5K per speaking engagement. And come on. And he's probably charging more when he's like doing panels. Then he's probably getting a cut of the ticket sales. Like, come on. There's no way you're making, and then he's doing these speaking. It's not like he's just doing that once in a blue. No, he's on a different platform multiple times throughout the month. He's probably easily just on a low ball. He's easily clearing at least 20, maybe 20K a month. And he's sitting up here asking you for your hard-earned money. Probably 30K, 50K, easily. I don't know what the hell he got going on with his cash, but there's no way he's not making money, bro. I'm not, there's no way I'm not going to believe. And I don't care, like your accounts could get frozen, but there's no way you're making that type of money and you don't have a stash of cash or a rainy day somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, the math ain't mathing to me. So let's get into the African boycott. An African woman of a salon, she did speak out and she wanted to apologize on behalf of her community. But you know, they in the comments talking mad spicy. The African girls is making videos saying, "Oh, why don't y'all boycott our men? Y'all gonna boycott our men? Y'all need to boycott Fulani braids. Y'all need to boycott waist beads." It's like, bitch. And disclaimer, I don't have an issue with all 54 countries in Africa. I don't have an issue with the billions of people that live on a continent. It's just the select few that come over here, talk down on Black Americans, talk crazy in the comment sections, make these wild and out videos. This is who I'm responding to. Like, I'm not here for the blatant disrespect. I'm just not here for it. And if y'all want to say we need to boycott your shit, bitch, if you was to boycott Black American inventions, you wouldn't be able to walk through your motherfucking house and use a lot of things. Okay? So let's not even go there. And I'm not talking about music because everybody just keeps reducing us to music. Oh, the music. Bitch, no. It's way deeper than the music. It's way deeper than the music. You would have to boycott your entire fucking life. And they don't even realize it because everybody is so, like, they just absorb us. They breathe us in and don't even know it. That's why they think we ain't got it, because everybody's just fucking taking. They don't even realize where it's coming from, because it's not this mysterious thing that you got to dig up out of the ground. It's not this mysterious thing that you got to go and search in the jungles high and low for. Like, no, walking around in the fucking world, you're walking into spaces, you're walking into concepts, you're walking through a door that was created by a Black American person, literally and figuratively. Don't get me started, because y'all know I'll be going off. But I love everybody. I love who loves me. I love good people. I don't have no ill will or bad feeling toward anybody. I'm not a xenophobic person. But I'm going to call shit out. Like, they've been talking crazy, spicy about us for a long time on the internet. We haven't said anything back. We just let it fly. But now, y'all, we entered the chat and everybody is losing their shit because we finally entered the chat. We haven't been saying anything. We've just been letting it rock. For a few years, every time people from the diaspora would get on the internet and load up their camera and load up their podcast equipment, it was always talking about Black Americans. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And y'all know I'm not lying. I played y'all some videos the last time we was live. Y'all know I'm not lying. Aw, Jacqueline.
No matter what happens on August 1st, we wanted to come to our platform and say something that nobody else has said. We would like you guys to know that.
I'm sorry. What's up, nieces? This is Nadine. This is not one of those usual videos where Brandy and I make for commercial purposes. This is one of those videos that I had to make with a heart full of sadness. I know that you have seen videos about the drama happening in African shops where our client gets disrespected, insulted, humiliated, and it has been the top one topic going on TikTok. I took my time, I watched it, and I'm here today because deep inside me, my whole soul wants to say, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry, and I'm the voice of those that could not reach you guys, because I know our platform is very rich, and I hope that you guys should share this video to express how sorry we, the Africans, we, the immigrants, we are. Because I do understand we have done so much wrong. Maybe some people before me, I want to join you in the fight, but not like that. I want us to change. This is a wake-up call for all Africans, immigrants in America. Your brothers, respect is mutual. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Americans hate us. They want that unity. They want to see that in real life. I have done so much community work because it's my way of expressing how you guys are supporting us for the past years. Sometimes words are not expressing what you feel. My actions speak louder than my words. And I have tried to do it for years. Those that follow me understand how much I value my clients. Today, I don't live for myself. I live for others. So on behalf of every business out there, a braiding shop, a grocery store, a tailor store, the Nadines today are saying we are deeply sorry for everything. And we are taking note and we will the change because it's gonna start now, not on the first. I don't want to wait August 1st. And everyone that listens to this message, you should be grateful for being in a land that they welcomed you. And the least we could do is to express our gratitude by being respectful to each other. God help us. God help us.
No matter what happens on August.
So the comments, they popping it. I know some of them is popping it real bad in the comments. Auntie, no need to say sorry, value you. We are not sorry. Tell them to behave. You can never please someone full of hate. We love African Americans, but the hateful ones are not a part of the game. We are not hateful. We are not hateful. If you go into a shop and they treating you with disdain, they have vitriol, they barely greet you, they're rude, they taking forever to do your hair, they're stopping 50 times to feed their children. We've all been in braiding shops where it just wasn't the best environment. I know I have, but I've also been in some where the environment still wasn't the best, but they were nice, they were friendly. So I've had a diverse interactions, but I've seen multiple videos where they were fighting customers. The price gouging has become ridiculous. Like, they cutting your braids out after they want to price gouge and locking you in the salons, fighting each other, arguing. Like, it's just a lot has been going on in these braiding shops. And a lot of these braiding shops are actually sweatshops. Lo and behold, a lot of these girls are being trafficked over here. That's another thing that they done can of worms done open, baby. It's deeper than just being nice and having good customer service, child. The rabbit hole goes deep. Sorry for what, Nadine. You came here and put in the work. These people are full of hate and divisiveness. Stay strong and shake off the noise. Job, blessings, and guidance. You see how they just automatically saying we're full of hate and divisiveness instead of asking, well, why would they want to boycott in the first place? Nobody's just going to boycott an establishment for no reason, right? Right? Customers ain't always right. Some just come to cause drama. That's not true. They speaking in a different language. I don't know what the hell. They don't deserve an apology. You see how hateful a lot of these people are toward us? Just so hateful. Like, they boycotted Starbucks. Be please ignore the negativity. You can't apologize for other people's behavior. Don't apologize for nothing. You did nothing wrong. I'm still getting my hair braided with Nadine. Girl, don't worry. We aren't boycotting anything. Listen, I'm Black American. I know how folks be here. It's not on the African woman all the time. We're sorry as well. You shouldn't be sorry for other people's behavior. Trust me, nothing will happen on August 1st. People never really would. No, people always, people actually do boycott. People actually do boycott. I thank you, Bree, because they keep saying, y'all don't boycott the Asians. Yes, the fuck we did. Now, if I even go into a beauty supply store now, they're so nice to me because we literally stopped going to their fucking establishments. Some of them had to close down. This is how they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They needed bailouts from the government because we literally stopped soliciting their businesses. They don't know what they're talking about because they're not in nor are they of the community. So they don't know. And Target took a hit in the pockets from a boycott that we recently did. So what are they talking about? I'm not reading the rest of this, but a lot of them are just very nasty. Not all. Got to keep saying not all, child, because y'all get up here and act like, oh.
One thing I hate that Africans do is when white people go to Africa, you know, somewhere in Africa, maybe Nigeria, Ghana, or anything, and y'all start glazing the fuck out of them. I'm talking about you guys don't even treat your own people the same way, the same way you treat these white people. Mind you, it's the same white people that colonized Africa. But as soon as they come back, they, you know, do the old traveling, visiting Africa, visiting, you know, this country, we all want to start following them around, trying to put on your best American British accent. Like, y'all need to stop doing that shit because it's so embarrassing to watch. It's given this is the way Africa got colonized, because there's no way you guys are treating them like they're better than the program or they're better than Black people. Like, no, like when your own people come back, you guys look at them sideways. But when white people come to Africa, you're treating them like kings and queens. Like, what kind of rubbish is that? Like, please, we need to collectively stop doing that shit because it really irks me. One thing.
So a fully African girl over on the continent, or that has been on the continent, literally said that they treat each other like shit but uphold white supremacy. So are we really supposed to believe that they don't come here and do the same thing to us? We can't all be lying. We cannot all be lying. They come here with that same superiority mindset. They want to kiss up to white people in America because they want to be a model minority. Not all. But then they treat Black Americans like shit, as if we didn't fight and pave the way for them to be able to migrate here and integrate into society, a very racist, very colorist society successfully. We're not lying. They tell on themselves every day. Everybody got the fucking smoke when it comes to a boycott, not just Africans. And I think it's because we share the same hue of complexion. It's just so we're supposed to give them a pass to treat us like shit and give us poor customer service when we cuss each other out. If I go into an establishment and a woman looks like me and she's nasty to me, guess what? I'm not going back there no more. I would load up my camera and say, hey, don't go to this place. That bitch had a nasty attitude. It does not matter. Everybody could get it. I don't know why they feel like they're above or beyond reproach. We do it to each other. We make videos about us having to do better at customer service amongst each other. Why do they think that they could literally fight us, price gouge, cuss us out, be nasty, have terrible conditions in the salons, and expect us to not expect better when we're giving them our money?
I don't think Africans should be calling themselves Black. I would rather us call each other with our tribes, actually, than with our skin color.
I'm not Black, I'm African.
Is that not Black?
No.
Oh,
it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I came in a plane, they came in chains.
Let me say that again. I am not Black, okay? Hear me out. Growing up, my mom absolutely hated when we refer to ourselves as Black. She's like, you're not Black, you're Nigerian, you're African. I feel like the term someone is Black obviously comes from the slave era, but it also just describes displaced people that don't know their heritage. So
if you told one of them people that they was Black, they would be looking around like, who the hell is you talking to? And while you're so worried about where we're from and the place that you're claiming that we're from, you don't even want to be in. You don't have to bring us up to tell people that you're not Black, sweetheart.
Black is not an identity. You cannot identify as Black. Black has no root. Anybody that identifies as Black is lost. It's because they don't know who they are. You are rootless. I am not Black. We are not Blacks. We are Africans. We are
behind I'm not Black, I'm Dominican. It's been an ongoing joke like, oh, Dominicans do not claim to be Black, they're colorists. It is true. We'll be like, aren't you Black? And we will say, no, I wasn't born in America. I'm Dominican.
And market on the street, everyone's like, you know, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like our thing we're so excited about.
For you, as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States, of South Asian descent.
A dear friend will be the first Indian American vice president in the history of the United States of America.
In the country.
Senator Kamala Harris will be the first person of Indian heritage.
I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop dick riding. That niggas is black. You're black. You're just black.
Just be yourself.
You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You're not. Word. You're not Ghanaian. You're not Dominican. You're not Puerto Rican. You're not Cuban.
I don't think Africans should be calling themselves black.
See how they've been not identifying with Black Americans and always saying, I'm not Black, we're not the same people. But now all of a sudden it's like really cool to be Black American. But now that we're saying, okay, y'all been saying that we're not the same people, so we finally acknowledging it. Yes, I'm not you, I'm me. Now it's an issue. Now they saying y'all don't have no culture, you don't know where you're from, while simultaneously dressed up like a Black American. Kai Cenat got his funky little elf ass up there talking about Black Americans have no culture, yet he wearing do-rags, wearing chains, talking like a Black American. He's not dressed up like a fucking Haitian or a Trinidadian. He's not talking in his native tongue. If you seen him, you would not know that he was Caribbean. You would think that he was a Black American. He's literally emulating Black American culture while simultaneously saying that we don't have him. And because his family was able to successfully migrate here, he was able to become Kai Cenat. That's that bullshit. Go get a job. Everybody needs money. Well, Pop, go clean your mama house while you're at it. Who are you talking to? Tanya, who are you? Are you talking to me? Tanya, are you talking to me? Because you popping it a lot in my comments right now. You keep popping it, and I'm trying to figure out who you talking to. Tanya, who are you talking to? Sis? Tanya TKO repeats things like him. Oh, what you talking about? I don't know what was going on. Oh, you probably talking about Dr. Umar. Okay, never mind. Sorry, because I didn't know you were trying to be funny, but
Africans, we lie a lot as if we know.
dang, y'all can't hear this. This is low.
Most of us can't tell you 2 generations past. Africans, we lie a lot as if we know where we're from. Most of us can't tell you 2 generations past where we are from.
You heard him. He said Africans, we lie a lot about where we're from. Most of us cannot tell you past 2 generations. And most of them cannot. Not all, but some of them don't have birth certificates. And yet they come over here and say, we don't know where we're from. When we could trace our lineage, a lot of us can trace our lineage back way further than any African. Nigeria wasn't even established as a country until 1960. Do some fucking research. So for them to be saying, you don't know where you are, bitch, I'm more American than you're Nigerian.
And I've had the privilege of traveling in Africa a lot as well. And my identity is ubiquitous, right? Nobody could tell where I'm from by looking at me. When I'm in Nigeria, they think I'm Igbo. I could go to Ghana, they think I'm Ghanaian. The average Gambian may look at me and look at us and say, you don't look Gambian. I'm just African. So, and part of the book is there's a chapter I talk about life as a hyphen where I'm African. I think I'm from the western part of Africa. That's what I identify the strongest with, is my identity as an African. But I have a Gambian cultural background and heritage.
Give me time.
I mean,
see, but the point was, he said most Africans lie. They do not know anything about their family past 2 generations. They don't know. They don't know where they migrated from. They don't know if they was in another tribe. They don't know, but yet they continuously use it. It's all projection. They keep telling Black Americans, you don't know where you come from. You don't know who you are. And it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I actually know who I am and where I'm from. Further back than you. I could prove my lineage with paperwork further back than a lot of y'all could.
I don't think enough people realize how dysfunctional it is for the average Nigerian to live in Nigeria. I'm going to give you a scenario, and this doesn't even represent the typical Nigerian, but just think about this for a second. So you wake up, right? And your room is hot, right? Because the AC does not work because there's been no electricity for a while. And not just that, houses are made out of concrete. So because the sun has been beaming down for a little bit, now that concrete has absorbed that heat and is potentially dissipating the heat to where you are, right? Holding that heat, now you're hot, right? Like I said, you get up, there's no electricity. So now you want to go brush your teeth. Okay. Let me just turn on the tap real quick. Oh, there's no water coming out because the pump has stopped working because there's no electricity, or there's not been electricity maybe for days. So now even the borehole reserve that you dug for your own house to generate water for yourself has now run out because the reserve is done, right? The pump doesn't work, the reserve is done. Okay, well, you know what? You're feeling a little bit hungry, so you decide to go see if there's anything in the fridge. Oh, the food that was in the fridge that has now gone bad because, again, there's no electricity because the fridge hasn't been able to keep the food cool. Okay, well, maybe you can just go buy something off the street real quick. You use kerosene stove to heat it up, right? Okay, but now, I want to take a shower. So what do? Oh, there's no water, once again, to take a shower, but you have to go to work. Oh, and some people have this thing called an inverter. An inverter is not meant to take heavy stuff, right? So let's even say you're able to get food or something, and let's say the food is a little bit cold and you want to warm it up. Turn on the microwave, right? So an inverter, what you can look at it as is like it's a battery it stores electricity so you can use it later when there's no electricity. But an inverter can't take a microwave, right? It's too high power for it. So maybe you want to iron your clothes before you go to work. Oh, well, you can't iron your clothes because an inverter can't do that either. Somehow, some way, you get yourself ready. Fine, cool, right? Now you got to go to work. The roads are messed up. You potentially get into an accident on the way. Like, you see why sometimes, I might sit next to somebody and I'm like, dang, this person smells, man. I can't be mad at them. They probably didn't have water. Why are you so angry? What I just described was their whole life. And imagine the typical Nigerian doesn't have a lot of the things I just talked about. What do you now do in that situation? So you just have to say, I get it. I get why you're angry. You just got to go from there. I don't think enough people realize how
But why come over here and take it out on us? And not all. I gotta keep saying, not every single person is taking it out on us. But for those who are, why come over here and highbrow us and look down on us when some of you all have those types of living conditions back in your homeland? We don't just outright come out judging you, criticizing you, and telling you about where we know that some of y'all come from and some of the conditions that y'all had to flee and escape. Why would we do that? The only time we would ever bring that up is because y'all keep popping it to us. And it's like, enough is enough. You can't keep popping it to people and think they're not going to pop it back and then get mad when they start to pop it back. That's not how that works. So because, one or two women said that they were going to do a boycott, all the Africans started going crazy at the Black Americans because they're just looking for a reason. Some of them are just looking for a reason because a lot of them just don't like us for whatever reason. This one woman was a nurse. I think she may have been terminated. I'm not exactly sure, so don't directly quote me. She was a nurse. She said that African doctors should boycott Black Americans and refuse them service. And that just opened up a can of worms. Like, girl, you're in America, and you said you came here as a refugee, and the officials back where you live was trying to unalive you. Why would you come here and try to practice medical malpractice? That's illegal. You can't do that. That's a doctor refusing somebody medical help is not the same as you boycotting a store and not want to shop at a store for a little bit until the boundaries are set and things are suitable for you. That's not the same, sis. Like, this is America. You could go to jail. You know how many lawsuits these folks would get if they try to do some shit like that? So let me just show y'all this clip and then we're gonna move on.
I remember Shorty. I remember Shorty all my life. Huh? Remember? When I see all of you sitting out here using politics and allowing your enemy to invade your country, I am hurt. I am scared. I'm an African. I came here just 2.5 years ago as a refugee. I was almost unalive in my country by my government. If the United States has not opened the door of asylums, I will not be here. Okay? We come here to seek refuge. But if motherfuckers think that they can use the privilege being given to us to destroy this country, I can assure you I am ready to pick up people and stand for America.
So how did all that energy turn into this?
Since the Black American want to go to war, let's try, let's see. All of us that call out one day from work, all of us across the United States, all immigrants call out from work. Yes. If they want to go to war, let's see what they can prove. And also, all immigrants, like your businesses from all Black Americans, simple as that. Don't let them go into your grocery store. Don't let them go into your restaurant. Don't let them go into your salon. You want to go to war? We will. And also, we can ask all our African doctors, yeah, boycott all Black American treatment. Like I said, you don't want to go to war with African.
So you was on my live talking about how they was trying to unalive you in your country. You was on my live talking about how bad it was over there and whatnot. Now, when it comes down to Black Americans, we what? So I guess you think the American dream is just for the foreigners and the white man. Because see, that's the trick right there, y'all. They think that as long as they cool with the white man and they diss the Black man in America, especially the poor Black man in America, then they can get ahead. They got a piece of this American dream. And they not lying. Because they had these bodegas, they was creating generational wealth, and they was sending all that money back to their families and their countries, their lands. They ain't never put nothing back in the Black community. They ain't never say, let us help build this Black community, let's help stuff. None of that. They never invested enough in the Black community. They make their money, they send it back. Their families come over here on visas to get free educations and schools that your kids can't get into. They get this education, and they thank the white man, and they diss the Black Americans. And they think as long as they beefing with the Black Americans, they gonna be good. That's exactly what's going on. Meanwhile, they getting opportunities that white Americans ain't even getting. Their kids getting opportunities that white Americans ain't even getting. I think they overstepping their boundaries. Yeah.
Exactly, Amberella. Like, you came here as a refugee running for your life, and you're saying, first of all, a boycott does not mean that anybody's declaring war. Boycotting just simply means I'm going to sit out from your business for a while. I'm not going to solicit. I'm not going to come and patronize your shops. You can't solicit my business. Like, that's it. That doesn't mean that I want to fight you. Like, I don't know what they do over on the continent. Well, I do know, because there's videos of them literally fighting each other. The Ghanaians are literally kicking the Nigerians out. Everybody does not. A lot of the country, Nigerians are banned all over the damn world. I don't know what the hell, but they got a very bad rep. Let me say not all. But a lot of them don't like Nigerians. They fight with each other. They're kicking each other out of their territories. They don't want each other in their villages. It's just a lot going on. But they spew this nasty rhetoric about Black Americans, and this is how they've always felt. And like I said, I've been seeing videos like this for a while, and I actually would hear them say it to me in real life. Like, oh, they wouldn't say like, y'all are lazy. They wouldn't go that hard, but they would be like, oh, we work harder and y'all don't understand the opportunities that y'all have here. Why is it not loading? Y'all don't understand the opportunities that y'all have here, and our country is better, and we stick together more than y'all do. Like, they would say these things to my face. So I'm not even just talking about what I heard on the internet. And I was younger, so I didn't really understand what was happening. You can't pop it like that to me in 2025, baby. You not about to pop it like that to me present day, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. They would say these things, and I would just be like, in my mind, I started to ask, why don't you stay home? Or like, why did you come here? And then they would always say, oh, for opportunity for my family and this and that, but my country's so much better. And they would always say, I'm building a house back in my country. Every single last one would always say that they were building a home in their country. But they never went back. Like, they would probably go back and visit back, but to just stay, no. They always find their way back to America, I guess. I don't know. Yet they're here. That part, Audrey, what's up, girl? So I'm gonna play. Okay, this is the last one, then we're gonna move on to the whites only town.
We really do not care. No, we do not see you as Africans. Dear Black Americans, we do not care. We really do not care. No, we do not see you as Africans. We don't share any culture. You have no culture. You have no respect. You have no manners. You talk to people like shit. You treat people like shit. Now you want to boycott African-owned businesses. What level of jealousy is this? Jealousy? Well, of course, Africans are more intelligent than you guys. They are more educated than you guys. They are more cultured than you guys. You guys never listen to advice. You do as you please. You have mannerless. You don't see anybody. You don't consider anybody. Don't consider anybody. And you think boycotting our business is going to break us because you guys were all broken into pieces and now you can't even figure out how to fix yourself.
This is exactly the type of hatred that they have been spewing about us for fucking years. Nobody likes you. Nobody respects you. You have no culture. We're better than you. We're smarter than you. This is what they've been saying for years. This is not new. We are literally just responding to them treating us like this and talking about us like this for fucking years. In 2025, because we are now saying something back, they're acting like a fucking victim. They've been throwing rocks and hiding their hands. And now we're saying, hey, you can't continuously treat us like this. You can't continuously cuss me out and tell me in competition, comparing, and you're better than me. And we're not taking it anymore. Why do they get to be so nasty and hateful toward us? And this is what they've been doing. This is not just a response to the African boycott. They've been saying it. She's been felt that way. Because why would you say that? We never get up here and say Africans aren't. We say it as a retaliation. But unprovoked, you do not hear us saying they're stupid, they're dumb, they stink, they're ugly. We physically look better than them. We have more icons than them. We have more legends than them. We've built more infrastructures. We've built more universities. We are actually more wealthy than them in this country. Like we take care of our kids more because they have a lot of orphanages over there. They sell their children over there. Like there's so many things that's happening. We don't come out spewing such negative, hateful things about y'all. We are now saying something back because y'all keep talking shit. But this is what they've been saying. And this is how they've been feeling. And it's unfortunate because I would love for everybody to just get along. Nobody in my family ever sat around the fucking dinner table talking about Africans and saying, don't associate with Africans, and Africans are bad, Africans are scammers. They never said that. We never even thought about them like that. It was never even a fucking thought. When I would see them in the street, if they were friendly, I was friendly. And I still am to this day. I'm nice to whoever is nice to me. But then there's this other lady that's saying, oh, the African doctors should boycott African Americans. Ma'am, y'all trying to catch lawsuits? This is America. You cannot just run around lawless like y'all do in y'all's villages. This is America. You can't do that. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. A boycott is just to get the type of service you deserve. That's it. Boycotts don't last forever. They typically don't. Get your shit together. And ain't nobody just about to be boycotting for no fucking reason. So maybe you should ask yourself why. Why would Black American women, why would that one, because it was only one that made a video and y'all just going crazy on all of us like y'all usually do because y'all look for any fucking reason because y'all really hate us and y'all xenophobic. But why would that one Black American woman say, let's boycott the African braiding shops? Why would she say that? Y'all would never even think to ask why? Y'all think she just came out of nowhere and said that? Now, I'm not saying to boycott or to not. People reserve the right to do whatever it is that they want. But a lot of you all are nasty just like the bitch that was in this fucking video with her funky, ugly ass. Okay, and I literally could go on and show y'all so many videos that was made before 2025 when everybody started to lie about the fact that they would make videos like this and say disparaging things like this. And they always separated themselves. So now that we're saying, okay, we're not African American, because now a lot of first gen or consider themselves African American, or the ones that migrated here like 2 years ago are saying, well, I technically am African American. We're just saying, okay, you can have it. You can have it. I'm just a Black American, or I'm just American, and I just so happen to have melanin. But ethnically, Black American is its own ethnic group. Y'all know I don't usually like to use the term Black, but I started to use it more, especially like doing TikToks, because that's what people identify with ethnically. People do identify with FBA, but I don't really call myself FBA. I mean, technically, I do have a foundation in America. So the actual definition of it, yes, if your parents and your parents' parents and your parents' parents, like if you were here, then you technically are foundational. I don't know. I don't know. We working out the kinks, but a lot of people are identifying as FBA. Some people are still identifying as ADOS. I think it was American Descendants of Slavery. So I don't know. We're gonna work it out, but you can't come to a person's homeland and then cuss them out and tell them I'm better than you and try to be the model minority and use white supremacist talking points to describe them and to insult them with. And then once they finally start to retaliate and delineate, then you get upset and act like you're playing the fucking victim. Like that just don't fly to me. Like they're acting like they haven't been saying these things. Like I'm not African descendants of slavery. Okay. Oh, I'm not Black. I'm not American. I'm better. I know my culture. They've been saying these things since they started coming here. So I don't know why they're pretending like they have not been saying these things. Like I said, I could pull up so many videos of them saying it before 2025, before anybody said that they were going to boycott, before Essence Festival, before any of this, when a lot of us just wasn't even saying shit back. They've been coming up on the internet with their funky asses saying these things. And those of you who know, you know, I have no reason to lie. I can prove it, but I'm not about to sit here and keep going talking about this for 2 hours, because that's how long we would be here. We have other things to talk about and bigger fish to fry. But if y'all want to see some more videos, because people think I'm just lying, we just all making up shit, I could compile some more, which I already have, but I would have to like get them in order. And so we could be a little more cohesive and we could watch them. I mean, I don't know if that's going to help in any way, but I do know that at least we now are more aware, because growing up, my parents never told me not to associate with Africans or not to associate with Caribbeans. They never said any of those things. Like we were just all Black. That's what I used to think. But my friends would always say, "Happy birthday, Audrey. Happy birthday, boo." My friends would always, you know, let it be known, no, I'm Trinidadian, no, I'm Jamaican, no, I'm Guyanese, no, I'm Nigerian, I'm Haitian. Like they would let it be known, they would rep their fucking sets. But now, like being Black American is just like so popular. And then I think it has a lot to do with the political climate that everyone wants to be a tether and they want to latch on to an ethnic group that is so fucking lit. Everybody is breathing in and absorbing Black American culture every single day that they don't even realize it. That's why they think we don't have one, because it's so fucking universal. I argue with your father, bitch. I argue with your father. I'm not about to argue with y'all over this right now. For those of you who want to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, argue with your father. Look up the definition of culture and look up the things that Black Americans have contributed to the world on a global scale. There's things that's used all around the world that was invented by people from where we from. Don't stop, baby doll. Hey. Oh, I'm not gonna stop, but I don't want to be up here all night talking about the African shit. I love everybody. Like I said, there's some shit. I done been attracted to an African man, child. I done had me some good experiences. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like that is not the case, child. I done come across something that was very nice to me, but I've also come across something that was very nasty. Global culture, exactly, Victorious One. Let's get into the Palisades meteor shower going on right now. Oh, I didn't even hear about that. We definitely love who love us. Exactly, period. Because people be saying, oh, you're divisive, you're xenophobic, you're this and that. No, I'm not. Why do we always have to turn the other cheek? Like, I'm so tired of that. It's not 1922. You cannot talk. Y'all already know how I gotta spit fire tongue. And it's not just only gonna be reserved for clear folk. No, I don't care if you're Latina. I don't give a fuck if you from Zimbabwe. I don't give a damn if you Dominican. I don't care if you're fucking Jamaican. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. And why do we always have to just be the bigger person when everybody can look down and say everything they want to say? That's not fair. And it's also hurtful. Like, we're humans. We are humans. We finally entered the chat because we was not saying anything for a while. We was just like, whatever. But they're like latching on and like trying to energy harvest, and they want it. And I guess we're giving them some clout because a lot of them is going viral about trash talking Black Americans. Like they ain't nobody ever paid these people no attention. A lot of them did not have no fucking motion and no rhythm at all until we entered the chat and started actually going back and forth with them about the shit they've been talking. But okay. Ooh. Can y'all give me a thumbs up if you already did not like the video? Let me see how many likes it is. Sometimes I'll be trying to play with it. Can I get 10 more likes? Everybody hit the thumbs up on the video so we can get to the next segment. I need 10 more likes. Okay, can I get another 10 more likes? Everybody up in here right now, give me a thumbs up so we can move on. All right, we're getting there. We need 7 more likes. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Come through liking as usual, period. All my friends were Black Americans when I was growing up and had to tell my friend, you have to leave because my grandmother does Black Americans. My Black American friends could never come to. Oh, so I did see you say you said you were African and your grandmother didn't like Black Americans. Thank you. I love it when y'all tell the truth because so many will come up here and say that's not true and they will gaslight us and make it seem like we don't all share very, very similar experiences with African people and Caribbeans too in a lot of instances. And they'll make it seem like we're just lying and making it up like, oh no, that's not true. Yes, it is. And I have videos of a lot of them saying, my parents said, do not associate with Black Americans, do not talk to Black Americans, do not hang out, don't be friends with them. And it's like, of course, don't be friends with the bad people that's doing bad things. But a lot of us are not gangbangers or like doing ratchet, whole thought shit all the time. I mean, I do thought shit sometimes. Seeing somebody shaking ass on my thought shit. But I mean, like, that's not my lifestyle. Like, on a regular day, I'm fucking taking a walk in the park. I'm working, you know, like, I'm building, I'm fucking drinking water and like hydrating myself and giving myself a face mask and doing a spiritual bath. Like we're not all out here just on some ratchet shit. And if that's the case, like they have gangs over in Africa too. Remember I showed y'all that hyena gang? I got a copyright strike for that video, but I showed y'all the hyena gang. They are vicious over there. They're fighting each other. They do genocide on each other over on the continent. The things that be happening to the kid, bro, I don't even want to get into it. I've seen some stuff and it broke my heart. So it's like y'all could recognize, like some of y'all, that lady just said she ran over here because they was trying to unalive her. People that look like her, the government officials over there look just like them. And they're committing atrocities against the citizens. Yet they'll come over here and make it seem like every single one of us is a monolith and we're all just bad. Bro. But they're all perfect model citizens, but we're all just bad. That's very white supremacist. It's given like, you want to see somebody that's going to uphold white supremacy ideology? It's immigrants. It gives immigrants. That's what it gives to me. Like, it doesn't matter the color, the race, the whatever. Immigrants are going to uphold white supremacy. And it seems like we are the target. We are at the end or at the butt of that every single time. And it makes me wonder, like, because I've heard things. Can I have 3 more likes? I've heard things that we will already hear. A lot of us, you know, first of all, we're the beginning and the end. Melanin rich people we're like the first people to inhabit planet Earth. So I don't know why is it so hard to conceive the fact that we were literally like on all 4 corners of the earth. So I saw this woman. She was an older woman, and she considered herself an Indian woman. I think she might be still alive. And I think one of her grandchildren or somebody was interviewing her, and they said, "Well, how do we get in chains? You know, like what happened? How do we but come to be in the situation, the social standing, the situation that we're in now. And she said, all nations came together and attacked us. Every nation came together and formed against, she called Indians, the Indians that was here on American soil, and attacked us. So we were more so prisoners of war versus transatlantic slaves. And seeing what's happening now, how it's literally like, seems like it's us versus every fucking body. It literally seems like that is not so far-fetched. Every nation, everybody has smoke for Black Americans. What the fuck did we do to any of these people? So it makes you wonder, why? What is it about us that's so special? I need 2 more likes so we can get on to the next segment. Wait, what's going on? I never understood why they act like that, because our communities aren't the bad guys. Wait. Aren't the bad guys, like they really got the whole thing twisted. Hello, Quaisha. We can see clear as day who actually is doing the debauchery, who's doing the fucking demonry. We can look around and see who the evil people of the fucking world is. I don't know what type of mind trick. That's why I keep saying we're under some type of MK Ultra. It's some spell work, some roots. It's something heavy going on, because why is it that white people are trying to, and it seems successful, that they're destiny swapping with us? Like, we're them, how they carry on, and they're us. You would think that they're like the nice, kind, open, nurturing people of the world, when that's always been us. Anybody who's ever migrated here has a story of a Black American person helping them to get on their feet, helping them to acclimate, and at work, helping them to learn the lay of the land. It's always been us. We've always helped everybody. Always. Something is not right, but we're starting to wake up collectively. And I think that's another reason why we're being faced with so much backlash, so much pushback, because people are just used to being able to be parasites and use us as mules. And we're saying, no, we're not fucking going. We haven't been out marching with anybody by the droves. We haven't been even, I mean, now, like, a form of activism is just using our platforms and using our voices to talk about things that's affecting, you know, our community or whatever it is that we choose to stand by. And we haven't even been using that form of activism these days. Like, at one point, we would literally, if this was maybe 10 years ago, we would have been out there with the Latinos. If we had social media 10 years ago, we all probably would have been putting up, changing our profile picture to symbolize solidarity with whatever plight, you know, anybody was facing. Like, literally, using your voice is a form of activism. And we haven't even been really doing that shit, because people treat us like trash. Like, they fight us tooth and nail to say nigger. Everybody's, the colorism, the type of racism I've experienced is just, no. And I'm just talking about just me. The things I see in these comment sections, and then to see people that's got melanin that's darker than you, popping it like that, popping it like the fucking clear people, that shit is just like, bitch, you got me all the way fucked up. Okay.
Establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, you know, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Over the last year and a half, high up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, leveling the land, building houses. They call it an intentional community based around shared ancestry, a long-winded way of saying something really quite simple.
I think we would generally be called far right, sure.
It's called Return to the Land, and they invite in.
A lot of people would be why you're making lots of references.
Right. Why wouldn't I?
Seemingly bucolic and sometimes surreal experience. But this is built on a radical modern premise, made possible because of a new political and technological moment. One with strong ties to the most active far-right groups in the US. Instead of taking to the streets, they are building their own for generations to come.
It's important for me to do this for my ancestors, my friends, my family, my children, my children's children.
But in this southern US state, people who have lived through segregation once fear it is returning.
When you hear things like that, it causes you to be fearful. And you don't know who to trust.
Its founder says he is building a fortress for the white race.
It's a racial.
I'm not trying to be funny, but that didn't even look like a real black woman. That didn't even look like a real black woman. I don't give a damn. They say I'm just gonna tell y'all something. They say that I work for the CIA because of the things that I say. Certain shit that I see, I swear to God, I watch videos with them doing prosthetics. I watch videos with them doing blackface. I watch videos with them putting on a black mask and going up and robbing stores. That did not look like a real black woman to me. It's giving blackface. Thank you, Audrey. Because what in the fuck was that? We got to go back. Bitch, I'm about to make this big because what? Who was that? And even so, if it was, that's an older one. It's giving boomer. Boomers still give a damn. Millennials, Gen X, well, our Gen X is kind of weird. They fucking, not Gen X. What's the other one? Gen Z? Gen Z weird as fuck. I don't know what type of time they on, but this did not look like a hold up. We got to go with that.
Once fear it is returning.
When you hear things like that, it causes you to be fearful.
I'm torn because it might be. I don't know. I don't know. It might be a black.
Fearful.
What y'all think? I don't know. The eyes make it look like it's a black woman.
And you don't know who to trust.
Its founder says he is building a fortress for the white race.
It's a racial association. I kind of want to ask you, after seeing this, do you think what we're doing is immoral? What we've done here is...
Explain the premise. Why a white-only community?
Well, many white Americans do value their European heritage, and we don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So why not go to Europe? Why not go to Europe and just be around Europeans and nothing but Europeans? Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that make sense, y'all? Just go to Europe. Europe is still there. You could go over there.
Also are afraid that our identity is under threat from mass immigration, low fertility rates, just cultural changes. And we're not just a racial association. We also value traditional European culture, architecture, music, art. And so we want to create a space where that can be celebrated.
So we say white only. For example, what if a Jewish person, what if I come in and say, I'd like to join this community?
Well, you're welcome to apply. Admissions decisions are made on a case-by-case basis, and we're not purists about this. So if someone has some non-white ancestry, there's a chance they could be accepted. We do view Jewish origins as having their roots in the Near East, and so they wouldn't fall into the category of European heritage.
Why is European heritage the purest form of European heritage, something that you embrace to the exclusion of others?
Well, for something to be what it is, it has to not be other things. I think it's fine if people want to blend and mix and mingle cultures, but I do want cultural diversity to exist. So I want a pure form of Portuguese culture to exist. I want pure Japanese culture to exist in their own respective spheres. So I want a kind of pure European tradition to be maintained somewhere.
I mean, that's the classic segregationist policy, which, we had, up till the early 1960s. So fair to say you're a segregationist.
The major difference is that back then it was forced segregation, and I think that's immoral. Right now, what we have is effective forced integration, and I think that's also immoral. Forcing people to live in ways they don't want to live.
This is bullshit. There are whole sundown towns still in the United States of America in 2025. Remember we did a show on this? We did a segment on it, and we spoke about sundown towns. There's hundreds of sundown towns that still exist. There's so many towns where you literally don't see any black people. Segregation still exists. It does. So these motherfuckers are lying. There's all white towns in Texas. You go upstate New York and you will see nothing but white people in certain areas. It still exists. Where my mom lives, beautiful community, predominantly black people, a beautiful, beautiful black neighborhood. I don't think I've seen any white people that live there. If I did, it's probably maybe one, maybe a Latina or something, but predominantly black. Segregation absolutely still exists. People still can reserve the right to live where they want to live.
Is the problem. It's not that people may want to voluntarily go their own way. I don't think there's anything morally wrong with that.
I mean, there are clearly people.
Or you just got here, Faith. Hey, Faith. Faith said, as a Haitian, I'm disappointed, disgusted by the things being said by my people and others. They're pushing white supremacy and it ain't helping anyone. Do your homework. I will always respect and ride for Black Americans. And that's for me. Oh, I love you, Faith. Thank you for the super chat, boo. This is why we say we love who love us. It's just the ones that be talking crazy. We gonna say something back. You can't say nothing. I always give my disclaimer because I really do love everybody. Like I have love bugs. That's white, Latina, Asian. I love everybody. But if you're not a good person, we're gonna call you out.
Who would say that this is a racist premise and that you are racist for propagating it. What do you say to them?
Well, our association is racial in nature as well as cultural, but we wouldn't identify as racists. And it's not entirely clear what people mean by racist anyway.
You know, there are federal laws, the Fair Employment and Housing Act, and others that prohibit discrimination. So you have a community where people live and it's essentially a whites only community. How do you get around that federal law?
Our goal is not to get around federal law, it's to abide by it. And there are exceptions in the Fair Housing Act and other legislation like the Civil Rights Act for private associations. There's the public sphere where you're listing real estate publicly and looking for customers. And then there's private clubs, associations, intentional communities like we formed.
You know, it's interesting. You're saying, I'm hearing you that, you know, that you want this kind of purist European culture and that it doesn't necessarily define you.
I'm trying to understand why they platforming this bullshit like it ain't sundown towns all over the goddamn country. Like it ain't Hicks towns, like it ain't trailer park towns where it's only fucking them. Like those motherfuckers ain't on some hills have eyes shit deep up in the motherfucking mountains. I don't understand why they platforming this. And it's like an agenda behind everything that they do, because why are you platforming this as if it doesn't already exist? What's the reason behind this? What's the reason? I seen a little bit of the footage. The shit look like don't nobody want to go to that ranky dank shanty town ass compound that they building. Ain't a goddamn thing over there that looks interesting or fucking entertaining. Trust me, don't nobody give a damn.
It was racist, but the people you attract, whether you are or not, may well be hardcore racists. I mean, fair?
I still don't really know what you mean by racist. Valuing race in itself, I don't think there's any moral problem with that. Mistreating people because of their race, there's a problem there, sure.
Well, I get it, but you say valuing people because of their race. A lot of people would say you're devaluing people because of their race.
Well, just like to be something, you have to not be other things. To value something, you have to value it above other things. So if you value, Jewish identity and
See, and then someone said, is it white supremacy or tribalism? He just answered your question. It's white supremacy. To value things, you got to value something above other things. So he's a white supremacist. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I'm a melanin supremacist. I don't give a fuck. I think that melanin is supreme. I think that melanin is supreme. It's divine. The sun loves me. It's immaculate. I feel fucking beautiful. Like I see people with this, and I think that they look absolutely fucking amazing. I think darker skinned people with a lot of melanin look really nice naked. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, am I gonna treat other people bad? Absolutely not. Would I date people that's lighter? Absolutely. If I like them and I love them. But I don't think there's anything wrong as long as they're not like forcing this on anyone else or hurting anybody. I really don't care. The thing is, they were never able to just think that they were above without trying to enforce and have authority over other people. That has always been the issue. Think whatever you want in your mind, but leave everybody else the fuck alone. Don't try to force your ideologies about how you feel about yourself onto me, because bitch, you're not superior to me.
the Jewish people, then by default, you're going to value them above non-Jewish people.
But why is it either or? Why is it a zero-sum game? That to value somebody, you're devaluing somebody else.
Because you have limited time and resources. So to say that you value something is to say that I'm giving my attention and care to this, not to the absolute exclusion of other things, but you're prioritizing it above other things.
If you allowed a black person or say a Jewish person that wouldn't pass muster for you folks into that community, how would it adversely affect the community?
Well, that person would probably bring cultural priors from their own background that then we would adapt ourselves to consciously or unconsciously. I believe that culture is a deep, unspoken, complex language that's physical, explicit, verbal, cultural, artistic. All of that is sensitive. It's not something that we rationally calculate. We're not rational individuals operating in isolation. We're parts of larger wholes, traditions, communities that move forward over generations. And I think blending in people from other traditions will alter that tradition that we're trying to preserve. And we don't want that altered. We want it preserved and to remain our own thing.
How is this community funded? My understanding is you have something like a GoFundMe. Can you explain that?
The actual purchase of the property was funded by the community members.
I mean, I'm mad at this. I'm confused as to why, if they want to preserve European culture, why not just go back to Europe? But he claims that he's not necessarily a racist and he doesn't treat people bad based on their skin color. So let them go ahead and be sister cousins. Don't nobody give a damn. Daddy uncles and brother fathers. We don't give a damn. Let them people do whatever the hell they got to do. The way it looked to me was giving Scary Movie. I wouldn't want to go there.
Themselves. And up to this point, almost everything that we've done has been our own initiative, our own resources. We've put up some fundraising campaigns, like a legal fundraiser that has been very successful. And that's necessary because many people would try to attack what we're doing as illegal. I've also raised funds to fund a tour to expand our projects, not just to full-time residential communities, but also recreational areas and community centers.
But watch how we don't give a fuck. Now let us, once we start doing this, because we will. And this is why I'm glad that they are doing this, because I think that it would behoove us to follow this motto. We did it before, but they never left us alone. So now that they're saying, oh, this is what we want to do. It's not about racism. It's not about this. Now maybe we could use the same talking points when we start to establish and do the same fucking shit.
I think it's good for the white community to have our own spaces, just like I think the Black community should have its own spaces, and the Jewish community clearly has its own spaces.
But the way you put that is that there is a Black community, a Jewish community, and so on and so on and so on. And a lot of people say that's not America anymore. That may have been America 70 years ago, but it's not today. America is a melting pot. You go to a place where I live, like Los Angeles, and there's no, I mean, there are pockets, but there's really no such thing as entire communities anymore. So that's not America anymore.
There are certainly Jewish community centers. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I have a problem with exclusion, to be honest. I have a problem with exclusion and just fundamentally saying somebody is different because of their religion or the color of their skin. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Well, we're different in those respects, certainly. And there's a lot more to race than just the color of our skin. Genetically, race leads to cognitive differences just as much as it leads to differences of appearance. So I think we should be free to either integrate or segregate ad libitum. We should be allowed to exercise our freedom as Americans to blend together, to go our own way, and we can also have our own spaces and meet each other in the middle.
Okay.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
So weird watching Black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities.
No Black people are mad. See, now this is what I feel like is the fucking CIA too, because I do not see no videos of Black people saying that they're upset that these white people are building has eyes communities up in the fucking mountains of Arkansas. I have not seen no, and aren't they already doing this shit in Utah? The Mormons done into the chat. I have not seen any video with Black people saying they gave a 2 goddamn motherfucking pennies and a nickel. What the hell these clear folks got going on? We don't give a damn. What?
1. What metrics dictate a successful and thriving white community? 2. Open any number of history books. There are approximately, but probably more, 30 Black communities that were wiped off the map completely, and hundreds more altered in some way, shape, or form. 3. If you're not feeling comfortable in the communities in which you already reside, why not go where your people are? Hungary, Poland, Russia, you know, all them strong hot power nations. I mean, that's what you're really looking for, right?
So weird watching Black people get mad at white people for starting functioning.
They keep lying because don't nobody give a damn, bitch. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Do y'all care? Put a 1 in the chat if you care. Put a 2 if you don't give a damn about what folks got.
Dangerous and racist step in the wrong direction.
And it's so low. They're saying, oh, dangerous and racist in the wrong direction. Well, I guess here go one Black man that gives a damn. Throw the whole state of Arkansas away for allowing this.
Went to the white-only town.
Oh, no.
People behind it.
High up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses.
All right, this is slow. We can't hear it. But does that look like anything you want to go to? I don't want to go there, bitch. I have to go to the kickback or the block party or somewhere else. I don't give a damn about that.
Ever notice that when Black people build an all-Black neighborhood, it's called empowerment? But when white people build an all-white neighborhood, all of a sudden they're the triple K. You want to move away from white people because it's healing, but when we do the same thing, all of a sudden it's a problem. Sounds like the real problem is segregation. It's the fact that you're not the one controlling it. Y'all don't want equality. Y'all want reverse Jim Crow. So when white people move in, it's gentrification. When they move out, it's called white flight. Wonder where all this energy was for Freedom, Georgia. These people don't want to live next to white people, but the second we make our own communities, then it's hate. Black-only schools are okay apparently. Black-only neighborhoods is progress. Black-only events is culture. But the second it's white-only anything, these people just want to run, cancel it, burn it down. So segregation is only fine when you invent it. Yeah, it doesn't look like they hate racism. Looks like they just hate not being the ones in control. Oh, white people are only the devil until you need clean streets and tax-funded schools. They say that they want inclusion, but every single time that we make something for ourselves, they swarm like flies. And let's be so for real, if white people vanished tomorrow, you wouldn't have anybody else to blame. No one else to beg, just you and your own results. If white people did 10% of what y'all do, it would be considered a hate crime. But when they do it, it's called a movement. Yeah, no, sorry, we just learned how to play your own.
Okay, this video is about to be a little lengthy because this lady done flew over the cuckoo's nest. She cannot believe in her pea brain mind, her smooth brain, that we actually give a damn if they go and set up their own communities. We do not care.
Thank you all.
They really think that they're bigger than a program. I don't know who made white people the authority or God. I don't know what they think, but it is absolute pure delusion. It has to be meth at this point. We don't give a damn. There's still sundown towns, over 100 sundown towns in this country right now in 2025. Let me show you what a sundown town is. A sundown town is a municipality or neighborhood within the United States that practices or once practiced a form of racial segregation characterized by intimidation, hostility, or violence among white people directed toward non-whites, especially against African Americans. The term sundown town derives from the practice of white towns then erecting signage alerting non-whites to vacate the area before sundown. Sundown towns might include entire sundown counties or sundown suburbs and have historically been strengthened by the local presence of the WHO, KKK. You can pause to read the rest. That still exists till this day. There was a young Black girl that literally was she had to run home from work because she moved to a sundown town. I don't know who convinced her to go out there. She was chasing behind a man. She didn't know what she was getting herself into. Literally, an Uber put her out on the side of the road. She was scared for her life on live stream, crying profusely. People crowdfunded. I even sent her a donation to get her up out of that town. And this happened just a few months ago. This is still happening today. Y'all been segregating yourselves. And the reason why we are segregated is because we can't live amongst y'all because y'all won't leave us alone. And y'all been doing evil and demonic things to us since the inception of this country. Also, there's a little thing called redlining that y'all did. Let me tell you about that. Redlining is the discriminatory practice of denying services such as loans or insurance to residents of certain neighborhoods based on their race or ethnicity. Historically, this involved creating maps with red lines around predominantly minority neighborhoods, marking them as high risk and ineligible for investment. This practice resulted in significant economic and social disparities, particularly for Black communities. So, Miss trying to destiny swap and play the fucking victim and act like Black people give a fuck about us when we actually don't. Baby, you are never, ever, as long as I got breath in my body, gonna get your funky ass up on the internet and act like I'm you and you me, because that's not how that's about to go. Y'all the ones that bombed our cities and flooded out our communities. We had so many thriving communities, not just Tulsa, Seneca Village in Central Park, Lake Lanier. There was communities all throughout New Orleans, Florida, California, Queen Khalifa. If you know, you know. We had thriving communities, but why we didn't succeed is because y'all literally committed domestic terrorism against us by dropping bombs, flooding it out, building highways through it, doing all sorts of things, going back on treaties, stealing, pillaging, doing what y'all do best. You all are so ashamed of your forefathers and you all's history that you are trying to co-opt and destiny swap with us and make it seem like we're the ones that have done you harm or that ran you out of places or that give a fuck about what you're doing. You don't see me. I would never come up to you in a costume and ask you where you are and why you over here. And you talking about gentrifying? Yes, because of redlining, we were forced into certain urban communities. We built it up. We created culture. We made them thrive. We kept them alive. And now they're feeling the brunt of society and the fucking Uncle Sam and student loans and money, y'all are moving into where we were forced to live to take it over. That's what the issue is as far as that goes, subsequently displacing us. And now we got to move out of our own neighborhoods because y'all come in and y'all drive up the fucking property value. When these were communities that we were forced to live in because of redlining. Like, bitch, you're not about, we don't give a fuck. I don't know who's making up this lie that Black people care about what white people do. We do not care. Black people, if you made it to the end of this video, do you give a damn about white people having their own towns and communities? Do we care? Who is creating this narrative? This is a lot. Now, they keep saying everything is the CIA, and I think this is a CIA operative. They paying y'all to get up here and say we care about y'all segregate. We don't give a damn. We want you to leave us alone. Don't let the fucking door split you where it hit you, bitch. Go back to Russia. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. The fuck? Like, we really care that bad. There might be a couple of us out there that's like, oh my God, this is not right. But the majority of us is like, who gives a fuck? We still gonna live our lives and do what we've been doing. As long as it's not affecting us, who gives a damn? Go live in the fucking woods with Bigfoot, Sasquatch. I know that's your cousins and them. Go reunite with your hairy ass family. We don't care. Thank you, Kwaisha. Thank you, Boo, for the super sticker. They're really trying hard to get our reactions to get there. Oh, you think they want to fight? They're trying to start a war. You think that's what is happening? Our folks don't care, and they are the least of our mind. Exactly. We really don't give a damn. And Amberella, you made a very good point. They keep trying to act like we don't know who they are. That's why I have to keep saying, like, yo, we see you, we know. We're still, we know. We know. I've never seen a group of people so embarrassed by their fucking lineage than white people. That guilt, that fragility, they're so embarrassed. They don't want no association. They keep trying to make it seem, oh, everything is racist. You're racist. You're racist. No, bitch, that's you. That's your culture. They trying to push it off on everybody else because they hate, they don't want to be associated with who they actually are. Instead of making amends and doing the right thing and acknowledging what happened so that we could all move forward, they want to continue to benefit off of fucking white supremacy and all of this bullshit laws and policies that was created that they still benefit from today. It's starting to break down and dismantle a little bit now. That's why they're feeling the heat a little bit as far as like the price of everything is going up for everybody, school, healthcare. Because of racism, we don't have universal shit. We have to pay out the fucking ass and pay like we weigh because of fucking racism. They put all of these policies into play because they did not want Black people to thrive, not knowing that they would be affected and their offspring generations down the line would be affected by the policies that they voted into play because of racism. But to continuously try to make it seem like we're them and they're us is really fucking insane. And I feel like this is what happened before. And you see how I keep saying, oh, we're under some type of mind control, it's mind conditioning. Oh my God, it's spell, it's root works. They're trying to do it again, but it's not working because something happened. Bitch, I feel like somebody wrote a comment in one of my sections and said we've been activated. And I said, yes. And the things that they used to do is not working anymore. The propaganda, the negative stereotypes is not working the way that it used to. And this is another reason why they're trying to control the internet, because we have so much information at our fingertips and we can actually communicate with each other in a way that we was never able in a way that we were never able to communicate before. You see how we're all talking? You're talking to me. It's like we're on a FaceTime and y'all are literally all over the country. Some of you all are in different countries, but yet we're able to communicate in real time. So you cannot pull the wool over our eyes. You can no longer lie. You can't shut all of us the fuck up. You can't tell me that my lived experience is not real, especially if it's the same as somebody a couple counties over or a few states over. Like, all of us are not lying. All of our grandmothers didn't lie to us. It's not working anymore. The magic is wearing off. Whatever the fuck they did, that shit ain't working. We're collectively fighting back. And I remember, was that last year? I made a video and I said, Black people are starting to wake up. I said that. And a lot of people shared that video. And now we're in the midst of it. And I don't know how the fuck I got here. But bitch, I guess I don't know how I got in it, but I guess I'm in it. How I get in it? Thank you for the super sticker, babe. Faith said I couldn't give a flying fuck if it was Amazon overnight shipped to me. Denial is a river in Egypt. They keep lying. Why do they lie? Like, we don't know. Like, we can't see what's going on. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this timeline. I must admit, even though like it's very hard, like dealing with just so much information and just having to deal with so many different types of people coming at you crazy. Like, that's a lot, but I feel like, well, we all chose to come here right now, right? We all chose to reincarnate during this timeline because maybe we have something that we're supposed to do that we didn't, whatever soul contract we have. So some people would say it's a choice and we chose this. LOL, I was so glad when Jason Lee announced Queen kicked the bucket. Evil, not the evil. Oh, when Queen, her magic. Oh, y'all wanted something. The Queen unalive and broke the spell. They broke the wand. Yeah, I think part is that we just don't care about what white people think anymore. That part too, Amberella, assimilation is over. We have the confidence to be authentically melanated, and they can't stand it. They cannot. We do not see them as above us anymore. And that's why I keep saying, make America great again. They're trying to go back to 1935 when we gave a damn. Bitch, I will cuss you out like a dog in the street. And y'all see me doing Y'all see me do it. I don't give a fuck. Bitch. I be cussing people. What? Let her what? I wish I what? Bitch, you're gonna be all types of fucking everything. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You is gonna be every fucking thing I could think of, bitch. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna cuss you out for my fucking great-great-grandmother. Weak men. Ooh, misunderstood. Ooh. Now, I've been saying this. Because even looking like an Umar, we was just talking about, I personally know. I don't feel this way. I know. In order for us to get to phase 2, because the awakening has already started. Like, this is like phase 1. In order for us to successfully get to phase 2, Black men cannot be at the fucking forefront. They cannot. And I've been saying this in private conversations with people, and I've been saying it and saying it. The discernment is not all the way there, and lust gets them every fucking time. And someone was like, oh, every time we have a Black leader, he always be taken out. First of all, a beautiful woman is less intimidating, way more unassuming than a brawny man. Now, if I walk into a spot and I got 2 niggas with me versus a nigga walk into a spot, it's gonna be a different vibe. The men don't even gotta look like they my bodyguards. They could just look like they there chilling, or they could be in the spot and I'm there, but they're there. Y'all get what I'm saying? Not me in particular, but just generally speaking, I feel like a woman needs to be the face of whatever the next phase is gonna be, not a man. I just don't think a man needs to do what he's supposed to do, which is to be the backbone for the woman. The man is supposed to be the builder, and the woman is always supposed to be the head. Man was always supposed to be the body, and the woman's always supposed to be the head, not the other way around. Until we get things right with the universe, women are naturally creative. Feminine energy is creative. We literally create people. We usher souls into this world. We do. We have magic and magnetic sparks in our fucking wombs. Like, they want to be like, oh, the seed of life is a sperm. We already done got into that a bunch of times, but ultimately, do you think a soul is inside of a man's nutsack? No. A woman's body develops consciousness. We're gonna do this like Umar. A woman's body develops consciousness, bitch. That is fucking magic. Ain't nobody fucking with that. This is one of the only reasons why I be feeling like, damn, like I be like, shit, I need to get a kid. I be feeling like a crackhead, like, bitch, I need to get living. Somebody shoot the club up. I need at least one baby. So at least one. But a woman's body produces consciousness. We create organs. If they want to say the sperm is the seed, let them. They want to say it's a crack of shit, it's fertilizer. But how does a body, the tissues, the eyes, the organs is formed inside of a woman? A man has nothing to do with that. Even if you want to go by he got the seed. A man has nothing to do with fucking developing the brain and the consciousness. The mind, the faculties, all of that is created inside of a woman. Thank you, Boo, for the super sticker. Divine feminine needs to take a place. Hello, Faith. And until, especially in our community, because it's naturally a matriarch. Now, if men would just help us the way that they need to, we would be unstoppable. We would be unstoppable. Sperm, ooh, as soon as it hit the air. Yep, the eggs of the woman are a lifetime. Yep, you was in your mother. Hey, thank you. Hello. She was in her mother. That part. Yes, Amberella. Mama's baby, Papa baby. Girl, Audrey. That mitochondrial Eve gene. Plus, like men like Shannon can't lead anyway. They have too many weaknesses. They fold every time. Exactly. Most of Africa that wasn't colonized is matriarchal, not patriarchal. That part, Bree, Black American community is too. But because we Black male worship so much, and the society is a patriarch, we're conditioned to do all of the work but give them in the credit. White women too. I got to give it. The clear women do the work too. They the ones they control the shit out of their fucking houses. A lot of them, not all, but a lot of them, they control, they run shit, but they give the credit to the men. 1968, then take them ribs out and replicate yourself. Ooh, then my guy, leave us the F alone and go make. Wait, somebody up in here called 1968? Go make some people with your ribs. I ain't never seen a man give birth to a baby a day in my goddamn life. Oh, I didn't see this. Women come from the rib of a man, 1968. That's a crock of shit. I'm hot. I turn my AC off because it's like loud. And I don't have a little desk fan or nothing. What the hell, Leonte? Usually have a little fan up here, but I don't. Women have never fought a war. We shouldn't be fighting in wars. Men create wars. If you create a war, then you fighting it. What the fuck I'm fighting in the war that you created? Boo, tomatoes. The first lady runs a church. You mean in the Black community? Black women does it too sometimes. We got a live one. Oh. What's up, me and New Post? How you been, boo? Go watch Woman King. You know what? I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Woman King. It's spiritual message. The spiritual messages you've been getting today is amazing. That I'm grateful for y'all. I like lives like this because even though like we're not being pumped in the algorithm the way that we do when they're vertical, we get to have deep conversations and it's not so many trolls. Like we get one or two, but it's not so many. It's because of the ego that they have. They literally cannot go unchecked or not given a task because of their egos. This is true. And honestly, like I'd be working on myself because I know that if I had more discipline and if I did have like once I have like a team of people and I'm more like just more disciplined and like more tapped into exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Like I'm there, but I'm not like 100%. I'm working on it every day. I'm a work in progress. I'm not human child. Oh my God, I'm a wild bitch sometimes, but that's okay. I'm still working on that, but I know the potential that I have could change the fucking world. Now imagine if I had a man that was like, okay, I know, I'm just gonna do what you need me to do, and I'm gonna be here for you. But they don't want to do that. Men will meet me and they'll be like, oh, she got all of this. Let me take what she has for myself. Let me siphon that energy and let me put her up in a fucking birdcage somewhere. We love your wild side. LJ's very entertaining. Hey, I'm true. I'm honest. I'm you know, I'm a rock star, but I'm also this, you know, duality. We're not a monolith. But I know, and that's another reason why I'd be like, if I don't have like a biological child, then I would be okay. Like I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I never had a kid. Like I would be okay. And I probably would like foster kids or do something like that at some point. But I know that like just a child, it would just give me more structure. Like I'm wild. Like I could do whatever the fuck. I'm not like super wild, but I'm wild. I could do whatever I want to do. Like I have no responsibility. Like I just have a cat, but I could like go where I want to go, stay out for days and go travel and do whatever the fuck. Like I have nobody to fucking report to. And that could be a little dangerous at times. I'm not going to lie. This is also a good season because the retrograde. Oh yeah, I've got some good downloads. and I didn't realize it. I've been having dreams. Just found out I'm a Sag rising in my life, making sense. Man, feed ego and lust, then focus on messages from the spiritual realm. Men do everything out of ego, domination, and control. They operated out of love, care, and concern for women. Same as we do for them. We could get so much further. Yes, I love that feeling, LJ. Took a week off from work. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's because you believe in yourself. That's all. Oh, that was so sweet. Y'all make me feel normal, even though I feel like a fucking weirdo half of the time. I'll be like, oh my God, my mother be like, don't say you're a weirdo. I don't like that. You're just different. So be like, okay, I'm just different. I'm just not a conventional woman. And I've had to make peace with that because people would make me feel bad about it. And it's like, why do we all have to be the same? Why do I have to walk a straight up? Like, I don't walk a path like this. My life is like, and then sometimes it's like this. Different is beautiful, yes. It's not wild, it's free. Oh, okay. Weirdos are the best. We make the world more interested. And we also do innovative things. We do innovative things. We're fun. We have a lot of fun. We do. And you know, excuse me, I remember I was reading something and I need to read a book. I haven't read a book from front to back in a long time, and I don't like that. And I keep thinking about that. I'm like, I need to start reading a book. I have a couple of books that I have not popped open. I'm gonna figure that out. Because I'm just always watching and like consuming books, so to speak, too. Like I'll listen to like audio, like chapters, verses of books, chapters of books, excerpts from books. Like that's kind of how I like intake literature now. But I haven't actually read a actual book from start to finish in a while. And I'm like, whoa, like that's kind of fucking bizarre. Like I don't like that. But what I was about to say, oh, because I was saying that like I'm fun, right? And then I remember in something I was reading or watching, I don't know. And they were like, oh, if a man ever says that you're fun, he will never take you seriously. And I used to be like, oh God, because so many people would say like, you're so much fun. I have so much fun with you. And then I was watching like little clips of interviews with what's his name? Something Cardone, Grant Cardone. He's like a billionaire or whatever. And he was talking about his wife. And whenever they've been married, I don't know how long they've been married, but they have like 2 teenage daughters. So they had to have been married for at least 20 years, I would like to say. And he was like, when I first met her, like she didn't want to get married. She was based kind of wild, like how I guess kind of how I present, like just free. Out there, just working, grinding, like getting her own shit together. She was not trying to get married, didn't want to be settled down with a man. I was like, oh my God, this kind of sounds like me. And he said whenever he would do anything for her, she would be appreciative. And he would give her the singles from his, oh my God. Oh shit. Wait a minute. A light bulb just went off. I can't tell y'all. I want to tell y'all so bad what I just realized, but I'm not going to tell you. So he said he would go out with her and he would give her like, if he got change, if he broke a bill, he would just give her the change and see how she would react. And she would always be like, thank you, like, you know, like appreciative or whatever for anything. And he was like, okay, that is what let me know that she wasn't really trying to like get my money because she also was very ambitious. Like she had her own things going on. And he was like, she's so fun. He kept saying his wife was so much fun. And I was like, wait a minute, this is something that I was told was a bad thing when a man would say that you're fun. That means that he won't take you seriously. But he kept referencing his wife as fun. That was like his number one thing. And I'm like, wow, it's because like men of a certain stature, they don't need you to fucking be a grinder, a workhorse, a mule. They want to be entertained. And I be telling y'all this all the time. Men be wanting to be enter-fucking-tained. They do. They're not looking for somebody that's gonna work as hard as them all the time. Like as long as you have something going on and you're fulfilled in your own life and you are doing something that, you know, is elevating you as a person and feeding your soul, Like, they don't need you to be like getting it through the mud and fucking struggling and working harder in the paint. Like, he kept saying she's fun. And I was like, they just want you to make it better. You don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. I'm literally talking about a billionaire and how he described his wife in an interview that he did about his wife. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't have no fucking money. Shut the fuck up. Saying that to say, like, as women, you know, it depends though. Like, if you're with a man and you know he's trying to take over the world and you really don't have any aspirations to do anything big, but you do have things that you work on, then just be honest about your place. But if you are a woman that is bigger and larger than life, then you can't be with a man that's going to try to push you to the back burner to just be his helpmate. He needs to be your helpmate, or you guys need to help each other. And she talked about how she added to his life. She was like, oh, and he was saying it too. He was like, her personality is way better than mine. She's so much fun. We could be in rooms and people might not like me, but they absolutely love her. Everybody wants to talk to her. Everybody wants to interact with her. And I'm like, so that's how he siphoned her energy. She helped him to walk into spaces and open up and probably socialize in a way that he otherwise would not have been able to, which led to him being able to close deals. And she said that I would help facilitate deals. I would introduce him to people because I would go out and I would socialize and blah, blah, blah. And she said, and I gave him his daughters. Without me, he wouldn't have his daughters. She didn't even sign no fucking prenup. So y'all gonna tell me that being fun, having some ambition, and not being thirsty ain't gonna get you where you need to get with a man? It will. Go get you a Mr. Cartwright. You get blocked. You get on my nerves. Like, I don't even know you. You don't go here. Boo, fucking tomatoes, bitch. Bye. Scram. But yeah, I just me saying that story out loud from what I listened to, it just reminded me of something that I actually experienced. And I just, you know, it's crazy because, like, you're always being tested. And people test me all the time, and I really don't be giving a fuck, like, because it's not anybody that's testing me that I really care about. But people that you do care about, when they test you, if you're just being yourself and you really are a genuine person, then you'll pass with flying colors. Even though that testing shit is like, I really don't like that. But hey, cool white girl. I didn't even realize it was like 2 o'clock in the morning right now. But oh my God, we've been up here for 2 hours and 27 minutes. I'm about to get off. Y'all know I barely be fucking sleep at night. I'll sleep for like 2 hours and then be wide awake like this. Oh my God, I'm so hot. I don't know why I wouldn't like bring a little dust fan in here. Well, I can't believe I don't have like one of them little portable ones that I like carry outside. Kelly would dress sleazy and help Jason close business deals. Who Kelly? Who's that? Kelly and Jason? Who's that? I don't know who that is. You're about to be up all night. Oh, from the game. You know, I never really watched the game like that. A call-in would be great. It would, but I'm tired now. I'm about to get off. I'll do a call-in tomorrow. And I'm hot. Or maybe I don't know. If I'm still up, I'm hot. I have to like turn on, like, I need to like wash my face, turn on my AC, and I'm mad that I don't even have like a fan plugged in or anything, but I'm like sweated out. But I'm gonna come back. Yang. Such a great binge show. Thank you, Audrey. Yes, we haven't done one of these. I don't know. I feel like it's been like maybe like a week. But yeah, I've been slacking on the StreamYard content because it hasn't really been too much that I really wanted to talk about. Like I like to get into it, but I only want to do like celebrity gossip if there's like something to talk about. Like I don't want to just be up here. You know what I mean? Like Vertical Lives is like more intimate and like we kind of like shoot the shit. But these, like, I want to have like things that like we can actually talk about and get into. Get the fan and stay. That's because you just got here. Such a great show. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I might damn, it's already 2 o'clock. I don't know. I'll have Chipotle. I'm gonna eat a little bit and cool down and wash my face and take this stuff off. I might come back. If I do it, it'll be a show where I'm not showing my face. And then if I do, we could call in. But if I don't do that today, then we will definitely do that tomorrow, or it's just only Monday. So, well, technically Tuesday now. The week is out. We'll definitely do a call-in show. I love y'all so much. Thank you for showing up with me. I appreciate you all so much. Y'all just make my heart smile. I'm just really, really grateful to continue to grow with you all. And I feel like we're just going places that we don't even know that we're gonna go, and it's kind of like surreal to think about it, because people just, I don't know, like I just really be myself, and I'm like I said, I'm wild, I'm erratic. Sometimes I'm just like really a loner and don't want to be bothered, but then I'm like the life of the party, but then I like don't want to talk. Like I have all of these different quirks and like, but me just being myself has been the method. So be yourself. Be yourself. And people are gonna judge. People judge me all the time. I've been judged since I was really like a little girl. But when it got really, really like crazy, I think I probably was like 13 or 14 when everybody was just like harping on me. But just be yourself and don't be afraid. And people are gonna say shit if you don't be yourself. So I'd rather you do what you need to do, put the shit out there, go and take that risk, as opposed to not, and then miserable and not living your life to the fullest or fulfilling your purpose and you know, walking down the path that you're supposed to walk down. Elvis, be heard. Let nobody play in your face. Life is a movie. You're starring in the world is a stage. You are at the center. I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful that you all joined me tonight. I will see y'all soon. Like, comment, subscribe, share, because I know you care. It's Relevance to Brooklyn Way. Later, lovers. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Audrey. Happy birthday to you and many more. Bye, guys.